Hi there, Virgo. I'm Jennifer Angel. Let's see what October has in store for you. All right, let's get started. So in your sign, if you have your ruler, which is Mercury. Mercury is the planet of the thinking planet of communication, education, and creativity. Now, Mercury is retrograde. It's going to come out of its retrograde transit. I do early in the month on the 2nd. So I do hope that you are able to use this vibratory retrograde transit in a way that's helped you get more organized. I certainly have. And so, yeah, it's great to, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know that a Mercury retrograde is not my most favorite transit, but guess what? It's really useful just to get organized, get your thinking left, make some changes. And then when it comes out of retrograde, you can then, put it into place, put it into order as such. So, so now as it comes out of the retrograde, it's going to actually move from your sign into the next sign. It's going to move through 3 signs during its time. And when it moves into Libra, it's going to join the sun and Venus in this area. So it's a very powerful position, particularly for you, Virgo, because it's your monetary zone. So once you have all this information coming and all this energy in this area, there's something that you need to be aware of and take notice of. Is like this area of your chart is also very much about how worthy you feel of receiving and attracting what you want for your life. Okay, and so it's the area of self-worth. So it's almost like how worthy you feel of what you want is what you're going to attract. So while we have all this planetary, vibratory, planetary influence in this area, it's a great time for self-development. Now, my first podcast, which is on here in YouTube, so the visual is on YouTube, and you can pick up the audio podcast on jenniferangel.com. It's all about empowering your day. So I would suggest to, if you haven't already seen that, I think it's about 30 minutes long, go and listen to that, because there's lots of tips on how you can start your day empowered. And the more that you can do that and get into that, then the more that you can open up to what it is that you want to attract in your life. Okay, so you want to get that power boost behind it. And then later in the month, this planetary activity, the sun, Venus, and Mercury, as well as a new moon, we'll come back to that in a minute, is going to move into your solar 3rd house. Great for creativity, ruled by Mercury. You're highly creative. Okay, so this is a time where you can really get creative, start learning something new, putting it into practice, because also with this new moon is the sun and the moon are together. They're conjunct at the same degree. This new moon is also has the added sort of strength and power of an eclipse. It is a partial eclipse, but it's still, just powered, solar powered with more energy. So this and the new moon opens up for new beginnings. And the other thing, 3, 4, 5, that's going on in the chart, it says there's a lot of trines this month. The trines are like an easy passage. They just open up path of least resistance. And there's a lot of trines for you around your work, getting organized, and around money. So what you work on this month, for make sure you're spending your time on areas that you're going to get a good return on, because guess what, you can spend just the same amount of time on something that doesn't pay you anything, and as you can spend the same amount of time as something that really helps give you financial freedom. So I would be asking yourself that question: is spending my time on this, the greatest avenue or the greatest time that I can spend for my priorities right now this month. Okay. The other trine that's trines that are happening earlier in the month and coming directly from your 5th house, from Pluto to Mercury, your ruler. So this also is great for connections and great for negotiations in business. And on a personal note, then you know what, it's great for meeting people as well. So if you're looking for love or you're in a relationship, then one thing that you want to do is be upfront and honest. I mean, and if you're dating and looking for love, then I always say people really show you right up front what they're about. Okay, we just don't pay attention because we get all caught up in that that great sort of love feeling. So yeah, you want to pay attention and you want to notice what people are doing right up front, because they're showing you who they are, and you want to do the same. You want to show people exactly who you are. Okay. All right. So I hope you have a great month. Something amazing happens for you. Please subscribe and share, and love you to check out my podcast as well. Okay. Love and vision, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.